All right, so just thought I'd come on here. I'm on my second cup of coffee, so we'll see how this goes. Let me throw some music on. Got a couple things I got to talk about. Let me go here. Good news is this. I don't know, about 75 degrees out still. It's 6:30 in the afternoon, and it's like literally beautiful out. But the bad news is it's going to rain for the next 6 days. So, and I wanted to mow the lawn tonight, but that's not going to happen. So let's see what's wrong with my buddy's bed thing. And talk a little bit about the whole submarine thing. And let me do this first before he gets on here. Just check out the tropics here. So we got so this is again the water vapor, upper level water vapor here, infrared. And here's Brett, and there's TD4 behind it. This is looking pretty crappy. Once it goes across and gets into the Caribbean here, it's going to encounter this shear, so it's pretty much probably going to fizzle out once it gets into this area here. And we'll see what happens with TD4. This one looks like it's trying to get a little bit more organized than Brett, but we'll see what happens. This is really south. There's your ridge of high pressure there. The let's see if I can drop this down. Nope. Can't see the area where the Titanic is from here, but it's basically due north from this mouse hand here. So just wanted to give you the tropics. There's my buddy. What's up?
Is it the Bermuda Triangle?
No, it's this is the tropics
where those
here.
people were at. Is that the Bermuda Triangle?
It's up above that, yeah. It's like a shipping lane above the Bermuda High. There's shipping lanes that go like this here and there. They're dead. They died.
But it's still kind of close, though, huh? That's weird.
No, it's up. It's way up. Way up. It's like I don't know. If you were to take a boat from Cape Cod and go due east,
right?
That's where it is.
Right. Yeah. Because where was the Titanic originally supposed to go? New York.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's way north. It's crazy.
Can I hear? Is your volume up?
Yeah.
All right. So what's going on, man?
Can you believe they did it?
I can't. I just can't.
I can't believe it went down like it did.
I knew one of the guards was leaving, but I didn't know it was going to be Smart. I thought they'd keep Smart now. I mean, what are they doing? Does that make any sense to you to get Porzingis now? He's pretty much done.
I mean, nah, he's still young. He's still only like 27, but
yeah, but I mean, I would have thought a couple years ago maybe, yeah, but now I wonder if they're going to use him in another trade later on down the road.
Like, if it was for Brogdon, like, it's like whatever, but just the fact that they got rid of Marcus Smart is like the greatest thing that's ever happened to the Celtics in a very long time.
Well, I mean, I kind of agree with that, but I don't know, man. I think they probably needed to get rid of some. Like, if they're going to sign Jaylen Brown to like $100 billion, they're going to need money. So they probably have to get rid of somebody's contract, right? And wasn't Marcus Smart due again next year for another contract?
I don't know. I just know that I just feel like
He's a goofball anyways. I can't stand Marcus Smart. I'm glad he's gone, but I just don't understand the timing of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now.
Well, I think they're gonna do something at the draft. There's rumblings that they're gonna trade Brown to Detroit for the 5th overall pick.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's.
I couldn't believe it this morning.
There's something else coming, I think.
I couldn't believe it this morning. I'm like, I knew that they were talking about getting rid of one of their guards. They have like 100 guards and none of them are any good, right? They got Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon. Who else they got? They got Williams. They got Grant Williams. They have a whole bunch of bench people that are never going to play basketball in their life on the Celtics, right? They still have, I don't know, 6 or 7 different farm teams around that just, you know, like, I don't know, man. I think they should just
hold on. The is it glitching on your end?
No, is it glitching on yours? I can hear you fine.
It just went choppy for a minute. We've been having problems with our Wi-Fi and stuff. Everything from me is good. Yeah, it's just coming in. Yeah, your voice is coming in a little choppy. I can't see you either.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Hold on. I'm right here.
Right, there you go.
Did you see me now?
Yeah, I knew you had that figured out, but yeah. Yeah, I just don't. Our internet shit the bed recently, so it's kind of being choppy. I might have to go sit on the porch.
Are you still sick? What's the matter with you?
No, well, it's like our internet is just. We need a new router or something because like my phone won't work, her phone won't work now, Ma's phone won't work now. Normally, that's why I use the computer because it has a better connection, but it's choppy on the computer, so. You know.
Yeah, you look good on my end. I mean, you know,
it's just like, I can't like that. The last thing you said about the Celtics was like super choppy, so it might go in and out when we're talking or whatever. But I can kind of piece it together.
Let me close some windows here. You think they're dead? They're dead, right?
Who?
The people on the sub.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's so funny the world now. Everyone's just making fun of them online.
Yeah, I know it is. It's kind of insensitive. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a couple of things that I probably wouldn't do in my life. That's one of them. You know what I mean? Like,
white people will do anything just to impress other people.
I know. I mean, it's good for like research and shit like that. Like, if they're doing it for like scientific reasons, that's fine. But if they're just going out and joyriding down to like, 12,000 feet below the water, man, that's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that.
Yeah,
I really don't.
People do a lot of stupid shit just to post on their Instagram. So
they would have to like really, really test it out for me. Like, like let's start to like a small pool of water and then graduate to like maybe a lake. And then,
I go, Amber, I bet you there's not one of those people on that fucking thing is black because the white people are the only people stupid enough to do shit.
Yeah, no, black people aren't doing that. They got enough problems.
White people are the only, there's like literally, they do the stupidest shit for like no reason. Like risk reward, like,
Oh, God, yeah, I follow a couple of like predominantly black YouTube channels. And they've just been having a good time with this thing. Like, white people will do like, it's literally like putting yourself in a toilet bowl and flushing it. That's basically what you're doing. And you can't see anything. It's not like.
Didn't they realize that the Titanic sank? What?
Yeah, I don't know. It just goes to show you how stupid people really are. But I feel bad for the people, like they didn't. I don't know, like people still fly around in the sky, right? It's, I don't take planes anymore. I won't, after 9/11.
Never really wanted to. Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's
smoke.
just like people can't just sit in their house and relax. Like
Yeah.
they always like. I feel like people just always have to outdo each other with going on excursions that they can brag about for back home to say they. And is it really worth it at the end of the day? Like
At this point, I'd rather go into space than go. Like, people have no idea how far down that is. Like, first of all, there's no light. You can't see anything whatsoever, and you don't know what's down there. You could bump into a whale or a shark or something and completely just destroy your whole. I don't know. It's like they're basically down there in a minivan. It's not like a big. They can't get out
with no windows or anything, right?
I can't see anything with like a PlayStation controller. Like
they probably just never stop sinking.
Like us with the mini golf. Remember that years ago? I could just see us down there trying to work the fucking. That would happen to us.
There must have been a dean of some sort on that thing.
Yeah, like the PlayStation's not working. Give me that. Gary, get out.
No, but that's the thing. You and I would never put ourselves in a position like that because we know, like, we're just trying to drive down the road. Like,
Yeah,
we're not trying to, we can't even do that without getting stupidity from other people and doing shit like that. Like,
I literally lay in my bed for like an hour after I wake up, saying to myself, "Do I really want to get up? Like, if I get up now, how many possible fucking circumstances am I going to have to fix?" Right? Like,
gut punch with that because that was our leader in the locker room vocal.
Who is that?
Yeah, this smart thing is crazy though. Nah, the TV just came on.
Oh, is that Amber?
Yeah, Amber just.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. I know there's a couple people that I'd love to put in that sub and send them down there. Like the guy that cut me off last night. Hey, why don't you go get into a sub and go kill yourself? Like.
Yeah. Too bad it wasn't somebody that you wanted to go down there. I think the worst part is they had to pay like $250,000. I heard that. I don't know if that's a rumor or whatever, but
yeah, well, that's that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. I'd probably be sitting on a beach if I had I don't know, man. That's a waste of money in my opinion. Especially if you don't have that's like I said, like let's try this in a pool of water first and make sure that everything's good.
Right.
Let's just drive out into the ocean, drop you off, and we'll come back later and pick you up. Here's a joystick for you. That's so funny. That's basically what it was. This guy.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised it got so much attention though. Like everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, and, like I have to shut off the comments now and because people say the stupidest things. Like, why can't they just get out? You know what happens if you get out of there? First of all, you'd probably just shrivel up and die. The pressure on you down there is
right.
It's not like you could just open a hatch and get out.
Well, didn't they say there was some sort of explosion or something?
Yeah, it would implode. It's impossible for it to explode because there's so much pressure on the vessel. It's like
right. Yeah, I just the ocean is not something to fuck around with. Like once you go down to certain depths and shit.
Yeah, it's
it's just there's not enough to know. But people will still do it. People will still be stupid, ignorant enough to do it. People are really bad these days. People are really dumb. I'm telling you, people these days are really stupid.
They are. Did you hear that? My next door neighbor just told me that. What's his face may go to the Lakers.
Who?
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie's awesome. I heard Kyrie's trying to get LeBron to Dallas. He wants to play with LeBron. He wants to play with LeBron again.
Do you think that LeBron even wants to play with that guy right now?
I think they do. For some reason, like LeBron wants to play with Kyrie, I think, again. I don't know. I think I can't. It just like there's so many. Like every year, it's like another team like bites the dust.
Yeah, everywhere he goes, he just like leaves a trail of destruction behind him. It's
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going. We'll know a lot tonight. Like there should be a lot of movement because this dude, Scoot Henderson, is drawing a lot of attention from people.
Cam Henderson. Is that his name?
His name is Scoot Henderson. He's supposed to be
how many of
nasty.
these guys actually work out, honestly?
Well, you got Wembanyama. So the thing is, like, the next two guys that were to go, I guess, would have gone, like, number one next year. Or if when Wembanyama wasn't in, they would have gone number one.
I'm telling you right now, man, if New York...
No, so they...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're good.
No,
you're good.
If New York, if the Knicks, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but if New York can figure out a way to get Zion Williamson to them, they're going to be a team. I'm telling you.
Right.
Because I think that's
Who
what
would you
they're
rather
trying
have?
to do.
Who would you rather have, Kristaps or Zion?
Zion. But I don't
So
think
would I.
we're not built for him right now.
Well, I mean, he kind of plays the same position that Kristaps is going to play, like that power forward role. So yeah, so basically, like, it's up big numbers, and he hasn't really missed. He hasn't really missed as much time as people think. You forget that when he was in Dallas, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Without Luka, Luka was actually hurt. So I think everyone thought this guy was going to be like the next coming of friggin' LeBron. People just got a lot of hype for Kristaps, and then he kind of was average. He's kind of been like above average since. He's not a bad player. People just overrated him from the beginning.
Better. They're definitely going to get better on the perimeter. Like they couldn't count on anybody else besides a couple of players to get out in the perimeter. It's a good move if you can have, Horford coming off the bench because, Horford's pretty good outside. And I don't know. I just think he's probably going to get hurt. He's probably going to be doing the same thing that what's-his-face was doing for us on the bench this year, But who knows?
Nah, he's going to start. He's going to be a stud. Yeah, he's going to be a stud. Nah, he's not like that. They read it on Felger and Maz the other day. He hasn't missed like a full year. He's made at least. He's not like one of those guys who's going to tear his ACL, miss a year, and then come back and miss. He's played in every season at least 40 or 50 games. Other than I think he tore his ACL when he was with the Knicks, but like I said, I think everyone just kind of overrated him. He's really solid. Like he's still a stud. He's going to start, and he's going to be nasty for us, but it's going to be more about, is it still going to fit?
Hold on, I got to see. I know a couple people here. I have no clue to what I'm doing. Hi, Cowboys. Hey, Jinx. Yeah, I don't know, man. So what's going on with your bed?
Yeah, it's just what do you mean by slats?
Hold on. So let me show you a picture. Let me get out of here. We're just talking about stuff, really. I just figured I'd come on. I probably might have to get more coffee in a couple of seconds, but thank you for coming in. So that's Copper Horse and Jinx. Jinx is awesome in the chat. Can you see the chat?
No.
Why can't you see the chat?
Oh, word. Yeah, I got it. Nice. I see it now. What's popping? What's popping?
Jinx is awesome. She's from Kentucky. She sounds, like Kentuckian. All right, nice. Let's go here. Who got you that bed? Can you hear me?
I don't know. I think that's the one you got me.
Headboard and footboard?
The headboard and footboard, nah, Auntie Amy bought that, I think, when she was here.
Okay.
Mom bought that for Auntie Amy when she called Auntie Amy to come up.
Hold on. She speaks thicker, Billy. I love her accent. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Especially at night. All right. So can you see that?
Yeah, it's supposed to have the things going horizontally across it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have those.
Does yours have any of those things?
No, it's just like hollow all the way through.
Oh, that's the problem then.
Yeah, I took them off. Well, no, it's just basically like it's a frame, box spring, mattress. The headboard has nothing to do with it, whether I had it like that, you know? It's just kind of like a rounded for looks.
Is it like a metal frame underneath?
Yeah, I got like a regular metal frame underneath it, then the box spring, then the bed, like a normal setup. And the headboard and footboard just goes around.
So what's the problem with the mattress?
So the problem is like the basement itself is on a slant. So the way we have it set up, we're on where our heads are slanting. So say this is my head. We're going like that. So what I did was I put a block under the head so it propped up, but now it's like an awkward slant up like that. It didn't actually like I need some sort of something to like gradually keep it flat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like I can show you right now.
Yeah.
That's why, because it's kind of you know what I mean by the bedroom being just naturally on a slant. Like before I put these blocks here, like we felt like super like, you know, when we woke up like lightheaded and shit.
God, I hate you. I don't know how to do this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't.
Same. So can you see it?
Yeah. Can
So you see how like right there? I hate this because I can't flip the camera.
That's all right. I'll just send you another frame. There's probably something wrong with your frame. Or a slat pack, and then you can just throw out do you have a footboard? Yeah, you got a sleigh bed.
Right. Right. So
I'll send you that's awesome, copper horse. It's a sleigh bed. So I'll send you a slat pack, and then you could just fasten that down. It'll come with center supports, and then you can just put your mattress on. You won't need your box spring anymore.
Well, that's the thing. I took all that apart when I got it because I didn't trust my weight with the bed. I just took all that. Well, because Mason had it, and then he kind of just like I think he took it all apart and just did wood.
Yeah.
Right. So I took all that apart because I didn't trust it was going to hold it. So I just, like I said, forget about the head and footboard. That has nothing to do with the whole bed. It's just a frame, box spring mattress like any other bed, you know. It's just
yeah, but if you got a frame underneath, it's not secure, so it's probably moving around on you at night. So it'd be better if you had a slat pack. It's more solid than a frame. The frame's going to move around underneath the.
No, it's the frame's not moving. Yeah, because I have it on the slate so that it won't fall off. So I always check that it's not moving. No, I'm telling you, it's just the basement is on like a decline. So naturally,
no, I know. I've been down in that basement before, buddy.
Right.
I know. But what I would do is just get the slat pack because it's going to be more even. And can you tack weld the frame? Yeah, I don't know if I trust Steven with a welder. I'll send you a slat pack. They're cheap. They're like $30. You can get them at Home Depot.
Yeah, but like I don't want the slat
Why?
because like it's not gonna hold. Like I don't trust it holding. Plus, like, what am I gonna do with the box spring? Just get rid of it?
Well, you can
Like,
use the box spring too. It's just going to be really high.
Right. That was the whole thing too. Because if you just put it on there, it was high. So I took out all the slat. Like the headboard and the footboard is just a decoration, really. I'm not using that for any purpose. It's just the fact that like the whole bed, it's like the whole bed altogether is on a downward tilt. So what I did was I put the head part up, but it created like it's too vertical.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to find something else that's like a block that's a little thinner so it's not as high up. But I didn't know if there was like a frame or like I don't know if that's common for having like, unlevel flooring and trying to have a bed.
Yeah, it's not good, but you should have adjustments on like when you get a slat pack, you have adjustments on the frame, the slat itself, so you can a lot for that.
Right, so you can go up and down. Okay,
Right.
I know what you're saying now. Since you're saying that you can adjust it like that.
I gotta make hold on, I gotta make this is probably gonna screw everything up because I'm gonna go into YouTube now. Hold on. Can everybody hear us okay? Okay, where's Jinx? I'm gonna add her as a moderator. Let's see. Let me see if that worked. I just made you a moderator, Jinx. Let me see. Tell me if that worked. The other thing I could do is send you I could send you a conversion rail, and you could hook that up. You might be able to hook that up to the headboard and footboard. That might work. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing's that expensive, is that kind of crap expensive? Like you said, the slat pack was like what, $30?
No, the rails I could get. I got like. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if I just don't want to get it and then have me like fuck it up, or like not,
Oh, you will. We will. We will. We definitely will. What else is going on?
Not much. I'm just stunned by this Marcus Smart news. Like, he's just one of those people who didn't really do himself any favors. He just couldn't stop shooting the ball at the end of the game. He just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Do you think it's because of that? Like the whole chemistry thing? Do you think that they got rid of him because Jaylen Brown probably said, "I'll stay if you get these." I don't know. Maybe Jaylen Brown said, "I'm leaving if you don't get."
I think what could have happened is, Marcus Smart was Tatum's guy.
Right.
So
yeah, remember that big fight they had in the beginning of Jaylen Brown's career? You remember that?
In Marcus Smart, yeah, I remember that. So they could be trying to ask Jaylen Brown to take less, and then he could have been like, "Oh well, if I take less, then we'll get rid of Smart," something along those lines.
Because I remember that first year where like Marcus Smart like tried to play Mr. Boss and was bossing Jaylen Brown around. He got sick and tired of it. But that was like 4 years ago. That's when they had Isaiah Thomas.
Right. Yeah, it's I think one of them was gonna go. It was gonna be either Smart or Brogdon.
Are you still sick?
No. No, why?
Well, you were last time I talked to you. You were sick. This is
Yeah,
my
no.
son, by the way, guys. This is
What's going on?
we
Jinx
kind of look
and
the same. Hold on.
Copper Horse. Nice.
I just have a lot more less
Yeah.
hair.
It's always funny. Like whenever I'm growing my hair out, I go up to Dad's and we're both just like
Yeah.
completely covered in hair.
At this point, I could care less if I have hair or not because
Right.
less to do.
Yeah, I'm just lazy.
Me too. Nobody's here. It's awesome. Dogs are probably ruining the house, but
Oh, where's everybody?
they went to the lake.
Newberry?
I don't think so. I think they went to where Pat and Desmond go. I don't know where that is. That's in Hillsborough, I think.
Nice.
It's really nice out right now.
It is. Yeah, I went for a walk with Graham earlier, and of course, we bumped into everybody I know in the
Yeah,
whole
that figures.
neighborhood.
That figures, man. When are you coming up next?
Soon we'll make a trip up.
You got your new album?
Yeah, it's coming out. I'm working on it. It's coming out
Play
soon.
us something. Can you upload something?
Yeah, I can play something. I don't know. We're live, right?
Yeah. It's not like anybody's. I mean, Copper Horse and Jinx are here, but they'll love it. It's raining here in Jersey. Yeah, it's going to rain here for the next. I mean, it's nice today, but it's going to probably rain again tomorrow for the rest of next week here. I'm really not happy about it.
Yeah, it's gonna rain a lot, and that's just. Well, I always feel like they always say that it's going to rain 5 days in a row at all different percentages, and it normally rains like 1 or 2 of those days.
As soon as I leave to go to work, it's going to stop pouring. As soon as that's the way it is. Like if I didn't have this job, it wouldn't rain again. Like ever.
Yeah, this rain is really that was so funny. Like a couple years ago, you're like, yeah, the weather is really strange this time of year, huh? He's like, no, I started the job.
Yeah.
I started delivering at night.
Serenade us, Tino. Yes. See, everybody wants to hear you. I can play your stuff, but I can't get in there right now because it'll probably screw everything up.
Yeah, I can play.
You don't have to, but
yeah, no, it's good. I was gonna say, I'll wait till I see you because I haven't bought the leases for the music yet, so I think it could be you know what I mean.
Do you have the other one? Do you have? Well, it doesn't matter.
But we should be fine. I mean, we should be fine if I just play one. I just haven't I'm technically not supposed to play this. Well, I'm not getting paid for it, so I think it's fine.
Forgot to like my own video.
Nice.
I'm an idiot. Anyways. While you're doing that, I'm going to get one more cup of coffee. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I have to have my coffee.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I gotta hold on. Come on.
Disconnected.
Did I tell you what happened the other day?
No.
I have to have my coffee, Copper Horse. If I don't have my coffee, I might as well just go kill myself. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I got home. I think it was, what's today? Thursday, Monday morning.
Yeah.
And I decided, because the kitchen was a mess. So I decided, you know what? Probably going to do something good, because Heather she had a migraine the night before. So I decided, I think I'm going to clean the kitchen, and
Right.
so I housed the kitchen. I put all the dishes in the dishwasher. I went and started the dishwasher. I came out here and, smoked a cigarette. I walked back inside and I hear this like rushing water. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? So I walked in the kitchen and apparently the sink had backed up. So, I mean, there was water. Dude, there was water everywhere. It was like a flood in the kitchen. So I'm like, oh my God, I just wanted to go to bed. I just worked all night. So now I have to deal with this. Like, oh my God. So
just because you tried. You wanted to just put some stuff away.
Yeah, be the nice guy. And our washing machine's on the brink, so we had to send it back, get it fixed. So we don't have a washer and a dryer. So it's not like we have like an ample amount of towels around. So I was grabbing everything like curtains, because I mean there was like 2 inches of water on the floor in the kitchen.
No towels. Holy shit.
So everything I did made it worse.
Naturally.
I forgot to put, I tried to get as much water out of the sink as I could, and then I took apart the plumbing underneath and I forgot to put, a bucket underneath the sink, more water.
Well, yeah, when you're not thinking, like you're just trying to
Yeah.
You're trying to think quick.
It was a complete panic. It's almost like being in the sub, like, oh my God, what are we doing? So, and here I am trying to clean everything up before Heather wakes up and gets downstairs because I probably won't. So
what time was this?
It was like 5 o'clock. So I have about an hour and a half before, in the morning. Yeah. I have about a good hour and a half before Heather wakes up, and she would have killed me if she would have walked down and saw what I was doing. Because
it's raining.
So
did I tell you the story about the water that broke at my house on my birthday last year?
No.
So my birthday
can't make
last
this
year.
stuff up. You just can't make this stuff up. Nobody would ever go through this other than you and I.
Right. I'm surprised I've never told you this story though, right?
And your grandfather's dead, so he can't go through it anymore.
Right. Last year's my birthday, right? Wake up sick. Wake up sick, right? I had the worst day at work. The worst fucking day at work. Nothing's going right. Right? To the point where it's like nothing's even making any sense. It's one of those bad days where apparently like the earth just like tilted on its side and everybody's just not there that day.
Yeah.
Because then like you make a mistake and like nobody's like knows what's going on. And then it's like the confusing bad days where like what like you don't even know, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going home. I went and bought an album. I bought another record from my record player.
They sell albums still?
Yeah, I didn't tell you I got a pretty good record collection now with my record player. Yeah, so Dad, do you like Linkin Park?
I do like Linkin Park.
I went and bought
Aren't they dead?
Yeah, the lead singer died a couple years ago. But yeah, so I bought the record, right? The Linkin Park record. Ember and I, then we end up doing something else. We finally get home, right?
Yep.
And we finally just sitting trying to decide what we want to watch on TV, right? And all of a sudden, The ceiling breaks. Water starts shooting out of the ceiling, and the first thing it hits is the Linkin Park album.
How much was the album?
All over water, all over my record player coming from the bathroom. The record player and the album.
Of course.
And huge amounts of water just bursting out of from the toilet. From the fucking sewage water from the toilet. Like to the point where it was like flooding the basement.
Awesome.
I threw a fit.
Yeah, I bet.
Me and Amber, we were so exhausted. We both tried to get off the couch at the same time, but we both were holding each other, so we couldn't get off the couch.
Did you? Usually it's the phone, right? Usually it's the phone. Like the phone is the first thing to go. Like when something like that happens,
right?
You look at your phone and go, "I'm going to need another phone."
Yeah.
You can't make this stuff up. Like
something's getting broken. So I just know something's going to be broken.
Like the time I broke the windshield of my car with my phone because I was pissed. And as soon as I let the phone go out of my hand, I knew
it was a bad idea.
Yeah, crack all the way across the windshield. I'm like, oh, great. Now I'm out. The phone's probably broken, so that's probably another $400. And then the windshield's probably $800. So I just because I got mad, I'm like, I don't know, $1,200 in debt now.
Right, but then at that point, you realize what's going on when the phone just leaves your hand.
Yeah,
it's just a little late.
I've graduated now. I don't do the phone thing anymore. I try to look around for something that's a little bit less expensive.
Yeah. I can't play video games anymore. I've smashed every controller that I've ever had.
Oh my God.
I can't do video games anymore.
We literally have 5 PlayStations downstairs that are just carcasses of PlayStations. Remember the first one we got with the mini golf thing? Oh my God. We decided we'd get the Wii. That was a bad idea.
No, we had a lot of fun with the Wii, man. We really did. We just couldn't play mini golf.
Yeah, that one section, the one section where you got to hit the golf ball over the mountain and onto the other mountain. It's like
we've had some good baseball games too, though.
Yeah, Haley in the boxing. You should have seen that. It's classic.
Really?
She's just like us. Yeah, she'll just get mad and just destroy everything in the room. It's awesome.
No, that was funny when I lived with you guys for a little bit.
Yeah.
Haley, you guys couldn't hear shit in your room, but Haley would just be that, in a room cussing her thing out until 3 a.m. I'd just be like, Haley, okay, just it's okay.
It's okay, Haley.
And then you get the stressful yell, don't fucking talk to me.
She's got the Dean thing all through. She's 100%. She's gonna be just like us. If as soon as she leaves the driveway to go to work, there's gonna be a car coming. It's that's just, and it doesn't matter what time.
It's amazing. It's amazing for me because it comes in waves. All of a sudden, a month ago, I just couldn't get gas anymore.
Yeah, we can't be around water. We can't. Copper Horse said you too.
Yeah, I saw that one from the Copper Horse a minute ago. That's not funny. That's the thing. The thing just the pipe that was feeding the toilet the clean water burst.
Yeah.
And Graham didn't know how to shut the water off.
Well, that's funny because your whole family's plumbers. Right?
Graham owns the house and then didn't know how to shut the water off.
When I lived with your mom, I used to let her fix all the plumbing because she was really good at it. I'm just not even just small things like plunging the toilet. Oh, here's my bird. Well, it's the I think that's a red-shouldered hawk right there. Hey, buddy.
Nice.
Because she used to just I just make a complete mess out of the bathroom, and then she'd go in there one plunge and unplugged. So I just decided that if there's a plug in the toilet, she's going to do it because I'll just completely destroy the bathroom.
Yeah, growing up a fat kid, you got to really get good at unclogging toilets because like that shit can happen at anybody's house.
That's not true because Lillian weighs like 30 pounds, soaking wet. She can plug any toilet.
That's hilarious, really.
Yeah, she'll plug any toilet.
Nice.
I remember the time we went to Florida. We had this blue binky when she was a kid.
Yep.
And it was like her favorite binky. And we had like, I don't know, about 100 binkies on standby just in case. But for some reason, she had to have that one blue binky. It was her favorite binky, and she flushed it down the toilet, and we couldn't find it anymore. So all day long on vacation, we drove around everywhere looking for a blue binky because just couldn't. Nothing else would work.
Nice. Fantastic.
Are you going to watch the draft tonight?
Oh, yeah. We're going to get some betting going on tonight for the drafts. For the draft and shit.
Face. You're smiling. Jinx was a binky baby. Yeah. I don't think we had binkies. I don't remember ever having binkies, but we call them the shutter upper. Steven had them.
Yeah, I definitely did. I feel like I don't remember though, as I was like 1 year old. So
yeah,
nice.
Both of our kids were like that. Hey, Lillian used to drive me crazy because she used to bite through them, and I used to get like how I am about choking and stuff like that. So I would just like be stressed out in the entire car. I mean, take the damn binky away from her. Like my biggest fear was she'd bite through the binky, swallow the binky, and die.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I used to be that way with the anytime I was like eating a popsicle or some shit, I would always like chew the
with the popcorn in the movie theater. You used to do it on purpose.
Graham usually gets so mad. She'd be like, take that fucking thing out of your mouth. I'd be like, no.
That's why when we used to go to the movies, I smartened up. We used to go to McDonald's first. That way you didn't want any popcorn because we were already full.
Right. No, it sucks. It sucks when they got rid of that one in Bedford because we used to go to that place all the time.
Oh, in the Bedford Mall?
Oh, yeah, Dad. Speaking of a mall, listen to this, right? So at the like anytime you walk out of like a Hannaford's, they have like the dispensers and shit.
Yeah.
Right. So
the hand dispensers?
I'll only stop if there's like NFL stuff.
Yeah.
So there's one in the bathroom at the mall in New Hampshire, and I fucking, I go in there and I'm like, I can't believe I'm gonna buy something out of this thing because people are gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? So I finally fucking buy one, and guess out of all the NFL teams, guess what team I got?
Patriots?
Nope. We hate the one team we hate more than the Patriots.
Cowboys?
Yep.
Oh, that figures.
I'm like, these motherfuckers probably have all Cowboys things in here because fucking unbelievable.
You should have burned it.
Yeah, I probably will. Just probably throw it in the trash. I probably throw it in the trash.
I remember I had a Patriots sweatshirt.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the oil cleaner in the car. Like that was used for that.
Yeah, I always remember you used to wear that every once in a while. I'd be like, Dad, what are you
doing? It was a senior moment for sure.
Well, no, that's the one that you just posted. You have as your profile picture, right?
No.
With Grampy?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to get rid of that.
On Facebook, right?
Yeah. No,
I just saw that because I just got up. I got back on Facebook, so. But.
Are you working? Are you still working with Mom?
No, I'm on strike.
Oh, she must be busy now.
Yeah, she's working. She's hired a couple guys that just got out of prison, so that's fun. Nah, they're good. They've been good. They really have been. They've been, they've been great. But,
I want to play this. I'm going to play this because this happened like 44 minutes ago. So hold on. Let me. No sound.
That the missing submersible in the
Can
North
anybody hear
Atlantic
that?
Ocean was destroyed through catastrophic implosion.
It's
Its
only
debris was
8
found
minutes.
on the ocean floor, and all 5 people aboard were killed. William Brangham begins our
We know
coverage.
that for sure now.
This morning, an ROV, or remote operated vehicle, from the vessel Horizon Arctic discovered the tail cone of the Titan submersible.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Approximately 1,600 feet
Oh, that sucks.
from the bow of the Titanic on the seafloor.
It was the news no one wanted to hear. The missing submersible, which disappeared on Sunday on a descent down to visit.
See, they're in here. And there's absolutely no way they can get out. This is bolted on from the outside. So if they're inside, they're
in individual things though, huh?
Oh, I don't know. It's almost like once you get inside this here, it's like a little hallway, and that's where they sit, I think.
Right, but is there like one person that's in that one and then one person that's in the other that they can't talk? They can't interact?
They're like all in in the same like quarter. They're like all.
So you're saying the hallway you can go lead to other people and shit.
Yeah.
It's not completely isolated.
Right. And they don't have any, it's not like you can use a cell phone down there because there's no communication. So they were fucked from the beginning. It's weird. Why would you do that?
Titanic had been completely destroyed.
Oh, they
US
found
Coast Guard Rear Admiral
debris from
John
the capsule.
The ROV subsequently found additional debris.
No, it's sad, but this generation is just so used to just making fun of everything,
Yeah. No, I definitely feel bad for them. It's not that I don't feel bad for them, but when you take that risk, man, like I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
And
right.
Like I said, I'm going to have to, if I'm going to do that, they're going to have to test it in like a pool of water first while I'm in it. And, gradually maybe expand into like a small lake with a tether, just in case, we can pull on the cord and say, okay, we're done. We don't have any air, but hopefully, I hate to say this, but hopefully they imploded. That way they died quick, because can you imagine running out of oxygen?
Yeah, that shit sucks. Well, that's why I was asking if they were fucking, separated or not, because they probably started fucking panicking and shit and
yeah,
thinking about what the next thing was going to be.
Yeah, she said, so a critical failure and ruptured under pressure. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, that's
wild.
Would you do that? Would you go do something like that?
I won't even go. I don't even want to go on vacation with these people. No, Kwaku and I just had the conversation the other day. Seriously, why people feel the need to do shit like that. Because Kwaku fucking was doing some shit in Mexico on vacation and fucking was like, yeah, dude, I almost died, bro. I can't swim. And I was fucking swimming and shit. And I'm like, okay, so Quax, if you really died, it would have been worth it. He's like, how long was I there for? I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, Kwaku's not doing that. Do you think he's doing that?
No, but he almost died on vacation and he still didn't even care. These people, people will just do anything for vacation or to do something interesting or weird. And,
I want to show you something because you probably don't remember this. Hold on a second. This is what we used to do. Hold on, I'm going to show you a picture of this. So we used to go get drunk.
Yeah.
At the do you know where is the Uptown Tavern still there?
Is it on Elm Street?
Yeah.
Where on Elm Street?
It's like if you were coming down Bridge Street, it's to the left of Bridge Street. So can you see that bridge?
I'm sure it's something else now.
Well, do you see this bridge? This is the Notre Dame Bridge.
Right.
And they took this down years and years ago. Now they just have the bridge. But this is Bridge
really?
Street. Yeah. But this is the Notre Dame Bridge. We used to go get drunk over here at the Uptown Tavern. And then me and a guy we used to call Minnie Parker, we used to climb this bridge and hang beer bottles down.
That's
strings.
dangerous as shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, years ago, I used to do crazy shit like that, but not now. You know, I'm not doing that now. That's not happening.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck, man? Holy shit. Nah, the kid, that's actually crazy that was there. It actually kind of looked better. But
the Notre Dame Bridge was like, there's the other bridge too, the Queen City Bridge that goes. Remember, we used to take that bridge all the time to go get my coffees.
Yeah, there's
a catwalk underneath. We used to do that
underneath.
All the time.
Yeah, I've been down in there. That's what I was gonna say.
One of the guys I used to know, Jimmy, I forget his name, Jimmy, French kid. He used to dive off of that into the river.
Yeah, well, some kid died. Some fucking kid died when we were younger. They used to go jump off of it all the time. And then the fucking kid did. Wenyan, the dude in the NBA.
Yeah.
His cousin. He's really close. They were really close.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, Wenyan wears his number.
Did we tell you about the trip to Florida? Me and Lillian on the that ride.
Oh, the ride, yeah.
In I think it was Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was Busch Gardens. Yeah. So I'm on vacation, right? So Lillian wanted to go on that ride. So I'm like, you know, because when you're looking at it, it doesn't look all that bad, right? That was the worst mistake I ever made.
Yeah, I've been on most of those. Yeah, I like Busch Gardens because the roller coasters aren't like dumb crazy. Like there's one or two that are bad, but the rest are like fun.
That was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. That was. I mean, I'm.
Yeah.
In my 50s now, so, you know, things don't. Not like I'm gonna puke or anything. It's just like. My stomach is. Anytime like my feet are over my head and I'm going around and. It's like things don't go back to normal after that.
It's like, yeah, I'm always gonna fucking shit my pants or something.
And you know, the whole time I'm thinking, how the hell am I gonna save my daughter? You know, like and they had a problem with my harness in the beginning, so I'm like, oh, that figures. You know, I'm the only one that could ever get on this ride and there'd be a problem with the harness. So
no, that happens all the time. That shit happens all the time. That happened to me once, and that happened to my buddy at Busch Gardens too. Like I think they have like 3 sets they could lock in on. Yeah. And if sometimes if they don't push all the way down, like you get on the higher setting, so there's like a little room there. I think that's what happened.
Still though, it's like, you know, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen now.
It is what it is. Right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Just not ride roller coasters. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm done with roller coasters.
So I usually go live Friday nights because that's my night off. So I usually go live around 3:00. So if you're up, let me know.
Word. Yeah, I mean, we're working like a really steady second shift, so we're normally passed out. Depends how drunk I am, really. So.
Oh, I love second shift when I was drinking. That's the best shift.
Second shift is the best. Well, we're doing Uber Eats, you know, so we just work when we need some money for our bills, and that's it, really, because we don't have that many bills now.
I used to show up at the bar at like 1:00 in the afternoon, as soon as they opened, and then I was drunk by like 6 or 7.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah,
that's what
getting
I
drunk during the day is the best because all the food places are open.
and there's nobody there.
Oh, Dad, did you ever like going to Athens?
The Greek place?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
They
Yeah, I
just
love
tore
it.
they just fucking tore it down.
No,
Yeah, it got sold last year or whatever.
Athens is great. They used to have really good Greek food there. That's where Stella's uncle used to run that place. Do you know
Right.
Stella?
So yeah. So Ma told me about Stella, but I guess what happened was, did he have a brother?
He got deported, I think.
Something happened. Whoever owned Athens fell off. The brother fell off the roof and died, so the other brother sold it.
Oh,
Yeah, something happened, I guess.
yeah. I think one of the family members got deported back to Greece.
Right, and that's what back in the day when you said Stella left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like present day. Graham knew the whole story, I guess, because Graham, Graham always used to go there. But yeah, because they built that big hotel there right now, right across from the Verizon Arena. So
I haven't been down there in so long.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of like restaurants that would have still been here. Me and Amber are like trying a lot of like the new, like a lot of the restaurants on Elm Street in Manchester that have been here forever. So fucking, it's been fun doing Uber Eats. So yeah, I mean,
man.
in terms of me being up at 3 a.m., like it's possible. So what's today? Thursday? Yeah, maybe. If I don't drink tonight, I'll probably drink tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll be up. We can try to.
I do it at 3 on Friday because I'm up. It's my night off. That's when I'm.
Well, when do you know you're gonna do? Well, like if you're gonna do one, tell me at like 7 or 8 so I can like prepare and like push off my drinking another hour or two or something. Well, because I don't want to stay up till 3 and then
Well, it'll probably be a better show if you're drunk.
Oh yeah, we'll get this shit going.
I know I'm not drinking.
Yeah, Dad, I'll show you one. I'll come up soon and I'll show you some of the new music that I got going on.
All right, man.
Because I don't own the leases yet, so I don't know if I have clearance to play it on here. I don't want to have them like pull you down or something. They're super strict about that shit. So
that's fine.
All right,
man. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. Hopefully they do something else. I mean, the draft is in a half an hour, so they might move up. I'll
be shocked if they trade Jaylen Brown. I just will be. They might though.
So the rumor is Jaylen Brown in a sign and trade to Detroit for Cade Cunningham, the number 1 overall pick from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the 5th overall pick this year. But I don't know if the Kristaps thing kind of.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that now because I think they're gonna sign Brown to like a major contract, and I think that's probably why they had to get rid of Smart because of the salary. But
Kristaps is mad expensive. Kristaps makes mad money.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think they may be thinking about using him in a trade later. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Minnesota because if Minnesota, I say this every year, like they never do anything at the trade deadline, but say Minnesota gets off to a rocky start and they say, all right, let's start this thing all over again. Maybe they'll pick up somebody like Cat or because they have the cap now to do it. They can just trade a couple pieces, him and Robert Williams, maybe for Cat, but who knows?
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. Brad is definitely not fucking around though. That's for sure.
No.
So,
and they traded him to Memphis, which is good because Memphis is going to be really good next year. So,
well, they got a lot going on with John Morant and his situation too. So,
oh right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Plus, it's weird. I mean, like, is Smart? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? It doesn't make sense to me going to Memphis because they have a point guard already. Who knows?
Maybe they'll trade him.
Who knows? I just definitely know there might be more to come. So we'll see. But
all right, man. I love you, pal.
All right, Dad. Love you too. Yeah, we'll try to we'll figure something out maybe for this weekend to come up.
All right, buddy.
All right, bye.
Be safe.
All right, bye.
Thanks everybody for joining. See both you Gators.
Adios, Copper Horse. I
Thank
saw
you everybody
Jinx
for
already
coming.
left, I think.
We're all great.
Everybody else,
Everybody
peace out.
stay safe. Don't go subbing it down in 10,000 feet of water. All right, buddy. Bye. Take care, everyone.